The Rooted in Evidence Grant Program is an ongoing grant program that has been funded by the Gretchen Swanson Center for Nutrition to help support food banks in their important work to evaluate innovative programming and address nutrition and food security. Food banks can get involved with Rooted in Evidence by applying for our grant program. Innovative programs are selected and then participate in our 16-month learning collaborative.
So all of the food that moves in and out in Chester County comes through us, and then we have 160 partner organizations throughout the county who we provide food to in a number of different ways. So we have food cupboards and pantries. We also have a mobile market, which is essentially a farmer's market on wheels, and we have a fresh RX program for fruit and vegetable prescriptions.
In Buffalo, New York, located on the west side, we found a need just in that neighborhood that there wasn't a food pantry available. So Feed More Western New York established the food pantry for the community, and we are also collaborating with Catholic Health Systems. So we have a food pantry located right next to our primary care clinic, where those clients can then opt into our food pharmacy services, which provide the nutrition education piece, the one-on-one nutrition counseling, group education classes, and then also our cooking classes and cooking demonstrations they're welcome to attend.
We serve about 18 counties in the southeast region of Texas. And so my role within the Nutrition Education and Health Promotion team involves managing a lot of the health programming that we serve for our neighbors. One of them being Core Connections Network, which is a chronic condition management program that empowers people to just take some lifestyle choices that can help them take control of their chronic condition and overall health management.
Food banks are an interesting area as food banks often are doing important work. They're doing programming that creates impact on the communities that they serve. However, they don't have a lot of time to support and put towards evaluation of their programs, as well as the funding that's provided to food banks is often for either food or food program provision. And so that evaluation component often gets lost in the mix.
We work together closely with the Rooted in Evidence team to build the surveys. We know they're validated surveys, so they gave us a whole library of measures that we could lean on, and really helped us tweak our evaluation questions so we could measure what we were doing.
Not only having that technical assistance is helpful, but also knowing that you can quickly email somebody for a question and they're able to provide a bunch of resources to you to help you achieve your goal. And then just knowing that you can count on the other grantees for support, advice, suggestions is really nice.
So through the Rooted in Evidence grant, we were able to evaluate our Eat Fresh cooking classes. So these are food and nutrition education classes. There's 6 weeks of classes. So participants come, they learn and cook together, build a sense of community with one another, and then they leave the class with 25 pounds of fruits and vegetables to feed their families.
Evaluation is important, particularly for food banks, because it allows us to see the impact of those programs. In addition, it allows us to be able to course correct if a program could be more efficient or more effective. And it also provides us confidence that we're spending funds for food banks in the right way to make sure that we are providing the most to communities and neighbors.
I absolutely think evaluation is so important for food banks, and I think this grant is so important because a lot of people don't have this skill base, have the knowledge of how to evaluate and to be able to show and highlight the good work that they're doing.
I personally love to see the post-survey results because you're able to see that growth and you're able to see the impact that Core Connections has made into people's lives.
So we actually transitioned all of our programming to utilize the validated questions that Gretchen Swanson helped us to include in our surveys. So it's really created like a cohesive evaluation process cross-departmentally and throughout the organization to help us best explain to donors, funders, and community members the work that we're doing and how it's influenced across the board in the organization.
As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Gretchen Swanson Center for Nutrition, we're proud to carry on the legacy of Gretchen Swanson to promote health and create impact in the lives of the underprivileged and to build a healthier next generation.